Hello and welcome back to RooTV. My name is Deja McKenzie.
And I'm Marissa Leggio. Associate degree holding students are now being offered what is called a Roo Advantage Scholarship, providing a free year of college to eligible students. UMKC also plans to offer the Roo Nation Award in 2023, making in-state tuition available to out-of-state students. Be sure to reach out to your academic advisors and the financial aid office to learn more.
The newly elected Student Government Association President Tim Nguyen, now in his first year of dental school at UMKC, he previously majored in biology and chemistry with a minor in business. Nguyen is hoping to empower students and organizations through his leadership, saying, "For me, it's being able to help students both inside and outside the classroom. We look forward to what the SGA has in store for us."
And now into the den with Jackson Ogden. Take it away, Jackson.
Welcome back into the den. I'm Jackson Ogden. Men's soccer took the road this past weekend in Georgia to take on Mercer and left with a 1-1 draw. The team sits at 2-3-1 and will be at home this Saturday to battle Lindenwood at 7. The women's soccer team picked up its first dub of the season this past weekend with a 1-0 victory over Chicago State. They followed the win up with a hard-fought draw on Sunday against Colorado State. They currently sit at 1-6-2 and will be at St. Thomas and at Western Illinois this weekend. The volleyball team continued its tough stretch this past week and dropped all 4 matches played. They sit at 3-10 and will travel to Oral Roberts on Saturday. On to national news, NFL Week 2 is in the books and the Chiefs took home yet another win. It wasn't a pretty product for all 4 quarters, but a late 99-yard pick 6 by rookie Jalen Watson put the Chiefs up for good. Week 3 brings a trip to Indianapolis to take on what has looked like the worst team in the league in the Colts. I mean, seriously, Matt Ryan looked like he took 5 fireball shots before the game on Sunday. How on earth do you get shut out by the Jaguars? You might want to have a drink ready after this week's game too, because it's going to be a long afternoon for Mr. Ryan and the Colts. I know we were done talking Royals now that football's here, but boy did this past week get ugly in Kansas City, and I'm not even just referring to the games. Earlier last week, The Athletic put out an article breaking down what's gone wrong in Kansas City with the pitching development. The piece was interesting and well written and gave tons of fair and needed criticism, so naturally, Royals President of Baseball Operations, Dayton Moore, went into defense mode and dismissed any of the criticism. It's become beyond insulting to the fans how Dayton Moore and the organization take no blame for the failure. The real kicker, however, and the quote that I think broke the camel's back, the final straw, was Dayton Moore stating, quote, "We're not disappointed one bit. We are really excited about where we are and where we're going." Excuse me? You're excited that you're in danger of losing 100 games for the 3rd time in 5 seasons? And going where exactly? What about this season has given you any confidence moving forward? Royals owner John Sherman should have already planned on moving off Moore before these comments, but after these comments, it's become more obvious than ever that change is necessary. And while I'm sure Dayton would refer to me as a critical spirit like he did to those who wrote the article, I promise you that is not my intention. I care about the Royals and follow them religiously, and I know plenty of others who do too. It's not fair for us to have incompetent leadership for this long. Well, that's all the complaining I will do for today on the Royals. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to catch me next week here in the Den.
Thanks for the sports breakdown, Jackson.
UMKC celebrated its new students with an outdoor concert and movie on September 12th at the Durwood Soccer Stadium. The event was created by the First Semester Experience, a course which encourages students to interact with one another by attending on-campus events. Popcorn and other treats were served to several dozen attendees while they watched an outdoor screening of Black Panther. Events like these are meant for everyone on campus. They give new freshmen an outlet to socialize and meet new people, and busy seniors a way to unwind and relax.
In honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, various clubs and organizations in the KC area celebrate as they raise funds for social programs such as the government program, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, and similar projects. The Latinx Student Union has raised more money than any other group, and the president, Lauren Orozco, hopes to get more engagement from UMKC and the students. Catch the next Latinx Student Union, the Alexencia Scholarship Breakfast, September 29th from 7 to 10 a.m. at the Student Union.
Welcome back to Arts and Entertainment, and I got a new thing for you. It's called the rant, okay? Because I got to rant about something. I've been sitting back for so long listening to this J. Cole slander, and I can't have it anymore, okay? J. Cole is the best, and he's better than your favorite, and I know that hurts to hear, but here's why. I'll give you 4 reasons, okay? As a feature artist, not really many people are above him. I could say maybe Future, but not even really him. Like, is he as versatile as J. Cole? Probably not. One, Pretty Little Fears, R&B. He went crazy on an R&B song. London with the British woman. He goes crazy, flexes. And then Johnny P's Caddy, he goes literally insane. And you have to listen to that song, okay? And then, speaking of flexing, here's songs that he flexes and goes hard and just proves why he's better than your favorite rapper, you know? Johnny P's Caddy again, just listen to what he has to say. He'll blow you away. Apparently, it's an older one, but it's still a banger. He still kills you. LA Leakers Freestyle. Listen to that freestyle and your jaw will literally drop after that first one, I promise. My jaw dropped the first time I listened to it. And then his storytelling, it's next level. Not many people are touching him in storytelling. This song called Brackets, it was crazy. He literally talked about how taxes, the money that go to taxes go to pay for guns, and then those guns go into a hood, and then that ends up killing someone else. And then the mom's son, who it ended up killing, has to go file taxes. And it's crazy. You got to listen to it. That second verse is nuts. For Your Eyes Only. It's a long song. I know probably you guys won't want to listen to it, but it's 8 minutes long. But it's worth the 8 minutes long, okay? It's a great story. And then Wet Dreams. Y'all know Wet Dreams. It's a great story, and it's a hit. And speaking of hits, again, Wet Dreams, No Role Models. If I played No Role Models, you would know the song. You know it. Workout. Yeah, that one's a banger. You could play that at your cookout, whatever you want to play it at. And Middle Child. J. Cole's just the best. If J. Cole comes to KU, which I've been hearing he might, I'm going. I know you're probably going to go because you know he's number 1. And that's all I have time for. Had to get my little rant out. Thanks for watching RooTV and subscribe.
Welcome back to Book to Screen Adaptations. My name is Afnan Hussain, and today I would like to cover one of my favorite books. Conversations with Friends is Irish writer Sally Rooney's debut novel, published in 2017. The story follows a complicated love square. At the center is 21-year-old Frances. Accompanying her is Bobby. They are college students, best friends, and former girlfriends. Then comes Nick and Melissa, a married couple that they meet. When Frances and Nick begin a secret affair, a ripple effect eventually causes all 4 people to investigate what they want from themselves and each other. The writing is absolutely beautiful. Each word is thoughtfully chosen. Each image feels real and complex. I can identify statements in life as very Bobby or exactly Melissa or totally something Frances would say. The intelligence and lack of life experience of the narrator, Frances, was captured so convincingly. From the start, this was a person that I wanted to understand, whose head I wanted to inhabit briefly. Sally Rooney writes about interpersonal dynamics with such skill and sharp observation, and that was the shining point of this novel. I related to Frances, and then I didn't. I saw bits of myself in her, and I found bits of her unreachable. Full transparency, if you can't handle books about unlikable, selfish people, you are not going to enjoy this book. It's not about the kind of people you want to be or surrounded with, but if you are willing to sacrifice likability for realism and an unpredictable plot, this is the book for you. I give this book a 5 out of 5 stars. And this previous May, the book was turned into a 12-series Hulu special. I really enjoyed the show. The characters matched the ones that I had created in my head when reading the novel. It captures the simplistic essence of life. It captures love without boundaries in your 20s. It felt like I was in those awkward yet realistic moments with them. The soundtrack, the cinematography, the location, all of it was perfect. While much of the show matched the descriptive detail Rooney provides in the book, much of the intimate and awkward conversations got condensed before they reached their emotional peak. The show also omits Frances and Nick's online communication, making their relationship slower paced and more awkward. In the novel, they laid the foundation of their relationship and covered the basics of getting to know each other over email. So the decision to exclude the emails from the show made Frances and Nick's affair seem based on physical attraction alone, sort of ignoring their fascination and their banter with each other. I would rate the show a 4 out of 5 stars. If you like this review, check out my Instagram at afhussain_ for more. Thank you for listening.
That's all for this week. Thanks for joining us here at Roo News, and we hope to see you again next time.